Abundant Solar Rising. Welcome to BMGI LLC. This is the Black Moon Chamber Matrix. I'm going to hop onto my TikTok and we're going to double stream, okay? So we're going to do the reading again. Grand Abundant Solar Risings. Grand Abundant Solar Risings. Happy Saturday, Saturn Day. This is BMGI LLC, hosting the Black Moon Chamber Matrix. I am your soulcologist, Black Moon. I will be doing the Saturday Mudra and Message, as well as taking some live questions if you have them. Okay. I want to be able to see. I don't know if I can see the chat. Oh, there it is. No, I don't know. All right, so okay. So we got that. All right. So if you guys are interested in getting your reading, you can you get one free yes or no, and then you can get 2 cards for $2.22, a mini read for $5.55, and a time weaver reading for $20.20. So I'm going to YouTube. So you guys, I am double streaming. I don't really go live on YT like that, but I am today, so we are double streaming. And I will be doing the mudra and the message for Saturday. If you have your questions, you can drop it in the chat. Okay, if you have a question, you can drop it in the chat. Okay. If you have a question, you can drop it in the chat. Mini reads are $5.55. 2 cards are $2.22. You can send in through Cash App, Black Moon 369. All right. Also, Hipsy has more different types of readings that you can get while I'm live. Hello, can you tell me about my finances? Hello, Portia. Give me one moment. All right. Tell me about Portia's finances. I'm hearing that the struggle is you need to have your enemies work for you. I kind of feel like there are some people that have that are talking like got you on their mind, like you living rent free in these people's minds, and they are blocking your finances because they don't want to see you succeed. It's kind of like they're in this idea that you are at a low, they are at a high. It's kind of like they're feeding off of you. So anytime you kind of get this up and down type of energy with your finances, it comes but it doesn't stay. That's because every time that you get up, they see you elevating, and they don't like that. Whoever these people are, I kind of feel like it's family members, but there's a male energy there too. So I'm really getting that this is a male energy in his family. So baby daddy, boyfriend, some guy that has a crush on you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You guys can drop your questions in the chat. You get one free question. All right, can you give me a card, please? What's up with Portia's finances? Can you give me confirmation? Damn. These all fell on the floor. I am going to put them back, but it says enjoying the outcome, wisdom of solitude, and soulmates and decisions. This is literally telling me that the soulmates that you have had, or the person that you were connected with, and or their family is enjoying the outcome of your isolation, but you're not understanding your wisdom within this. They think that you're here. They think that you're isolated, but you're really not. You are in a prime spot because now you know, right? Now you know. Like 5. Hold on. Like 5. Does that make sense? I just shuffled and the same 3 cards fell out. Okay? I hope that made sense. Did that resonate with you? What? Transition forward. Sustainable solutions for Earth, for life. Okay. Cash. Has Mia been trying to get my attention? Has Mia been trying to get Cash's attention? Cash, is Mia trying to get my attention? I'm sorry, y'all. Is Mia trying to get your attention? I'm hearing Mia has faults. They're saying that just because they said that the attention, that all attention is not good attention, and that even if she is, yeah, it's a lot of spontaneity, kind of just testing the waters, seeing what can happen type of thing. Why, yes, just baby daddy not paying child support and me struggling with bills. Yeah, and he's just sitting back, and the family, and him and his family is just sitting back like he look at her struggle type thing. Those rings aren't covering up. What? Oh, I don't have time for the stupidity. I really don't. I really don't. Yeah, it's like I'm seeing like a cat, and they have the little dangly toy thing, and the cat's just playing. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing. They said put down your burden. Don't even engage. If she is engaging, you don't engage. Yeah. I'm getting very much like she's looking like, yeah, like a cat playing with a toy. Succubus energy, like, oh, I can get this, and if I give him that, if I treat him like this, or he'll, he'll take me out, we'll go out for boba, or we'll go get some ramen, or we'll go out and we'll do this and we'll do that. I just want to go out, so I'm gonna use him to do that. You know what I mean? That type of energy. And then she'll ghost you, and then next time she wants to do something, she'll be right back in your face. I'm so scared right now. Justin, what's up? Hi, Kum. My things keep disappearing. I'm not understanding why. I don't need a green screen. No, I don't want that. Take that off. Yeah. You guys don't forget to get your daily heart needs, okay? Okay. You guys can drop your questions in the chat. You get one free question. One free question. One free yes or no. $2.22 for 2 cards. $5.55 for a mini read. $20 for a time weaver. And if you go to myhipsy.com at the Black Moon Chamber Matrix, there are other ones that you can get while I'm on live. Okay. Thank you so much. Grand Solar Rising family. So they're telling me to put the tarot away and to use playing cards. So if I need a tool or if they want me to reference a tool, why did she lose feelings? I'm so scared right now. Why did she lose feelings? Who is she?
Pick your power, pick your brand to refresh your yard this spring. Save during outdoor power deals now through April 29th at the Home Depot.
Give me a name, an initial, something I can draw the energy on. Drop your questions in the chat. Justin Harris, local. What's going on with Justin? Who is this female that he's talking about that has lost feelings? What is this about? I'm hearing that the feelings are not lost, that the feelings are shattered. The feelings are shattered. Something happened. I'm feeling like it's almost like disappointment. It's disappointment. It's not that the feelings are lost. It's just that she's disappointed in the outcome of things. She thought that it would be something that it didn't end up being. And she's like, you know, I'm hearing despondent. She's despondent. She doesn't want to, it's not like she doesn't want to deal, you know? She's just, it's a really sad energy. Like, it's like, damn, you know, it didn't, what, we could have been like this, but here we are type energy. And the thing about it is she hasn't lost feelings. And that's why she's kind of like, damn, you know. Welcome in, welcome in. Get your daily heart me's. Drop your questions in the chat. You get a free yes or no. Anything else? 555 for... But here we are. This is like a trust issue. It's like she can't trust you with her feelings. She can't trust you with her emotions. Like, it's just... And the 8 of Hearts is coming out. So the 8 of Hearts is telling me that, like, it had to end in order for her to be... In order for her to find her happiness. It's not... It was a very hard decision for you guys, for her to be like, okay, we're just not... This isn't gonna work. Or however it ended. Because the 8 of Hearts is saying that she left a situation to go find her ultimate happiness because she wasn't happy where she was. She had to leave some things behind that no longer served her and that was dragging her. So something about this relationship was heavy. It was real heavy. And she didn't want it to end, but she had to. It's almost like it had to end in order to save herself. Okay, guys. We're going to get into this mudra. And then into this rundown. All right. I'm going to try and set this up a little differently. You guys can drop your questions in the chat. Okay. About what? You can drop your mudras in. Welcome in, welcome in. You can drop your questions in the chat. And we got our mudra for today, guys. All right. I'm trying to turn this down a little bit because I feel like I'm yelling and the house is sleeping, y'all. All right. Okay. Welcome in, lovely family. All right. So our mudra for today is the Vedra mudra. It means effortless. It says effortless. Take it easy. So the gesture is of the fiery thunderbolt. Okay. So this is the mudra. Okay. So like so. All fingers connecting to the thumb, index finger extended. Okay. It says the circulation mudra activates and regulates the flow of blood in the body and stimulates all the senses. Stand up straight with your feet pointing straight in front of you. Now speed up your breathing rhythm and swing your arms vigorously upwards every time you breathe. One moment, guys. All right. Now swing your arms vigorously upwards every time you breathe in, keeping your back straight. Then form and maintain the mudra with your arms outstretched for about 10 seconds. Meanwhile, keep breathing in and out deeply and with energy. Finally, sit down quietly for 3 to 5 minutes, still keeping the mudra formed. Use your imagination to put yourself in a situation which you find fun and enjoyable. Okay?
You don't know what an AI work management platform is? Yikes. Here's 3 new
Was
AI-powered features for the
innocent
Monday
playing me
platform for
before I
2026
left
and what they
him?
actually mean. We all know we
I
use
instantly
AI,
gotta
but
know.
we're still figuring out how. Well, Monday.com figured it out. Number one, Monday Sidekick. It's like your own business
I
consultant,
instantly
but
gotta know.
not like the one you pay hourly and
Maybe
gives you
it's
generic
just
advice.
best
It has read
I
every
leave her
document,
alone.
knows every project, budgets, timelines, everything.
Yeah.
It answers any question about your business from end to end. Number two, Monday Vibe. It's like having your own implementer 24/7.
Warren to
Built smart
Washington, just
workflows,
sent you in the last due form. We're going to take lunch now. Happy?
easier and faster to use audio. It will even build a whole new platform for you. Whatever you need.
All right,
Actually,
10-4.
AI powered everything. Your budget
Hold
call,
on, y'all.
extract quotes from a PDF. Your copy writes
You know we
itself.
be on the third
Translate
shift
into
flow.
different languages, done instantly. Everything just got faster than ever. Monday.com
You
is
know
the
we'll be
most
on the
trusted
third
AI
shift
communication
flow.
platform out there today. It's a completely new experience.
That was mine. Yeah, you. Was innocent playing me before I left him? I instantly gotta know.
You can look at the same evidence 100 times and still miss it.
I instantly gotta know. You're welcome.
If you don't know what you're looking for,
There was no more to do with that one. They was like, nope.
I just got home and I think she's still in there.
Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna put these guys on break.
Ma'am, stay calm. We have a unit on the way.
The joys of being a supervisor and working from home. Okay. Justin, you need to reevaluate why she feels that way. She's literally still heartbroken. So whatever transpired, maybe you need to,
That's what they called me in for.
y'all need to, you need to,
Cluttered sinks are straining
you
relationships
know,
across
fess
America.
up or,
Sounded ridiculous.
take some accountability. Whatever happened, it really, like, really broke her heart. Like, it really,
I kept thinking,
like she still fucked up. She's tried to be in other relationships. He might even be in another relationship, but she's still just like, it's almost like she's numb. She's numb but hurt at the same time. And she's mad that she still has the feelings. Because it's like, how can I still have feelings after all of this? What is going on?
Maya and Dante Formosa. Newlyweds.
So I will post this for you guys. You guys can take a screenshot
Forward environment with no sign of
or
de-escalation.
whatever for the mudra. Okay.
I thought home intruder. The second time, I thought we were being targeted. By the
I
third
will
time,
post it because I'm not about to.
Maya.
I don't know why Dante is crashing
Yeah, I
out
don't
all
have
of
enough
this.
space right here to be
Like,
swinging my
what
arms.
exactly did he think I was doing
So,
in here?
but it's
I never
effortless.
left my blush case.
So the message with this effortless coming today as Saturn day, Saturn's day, Saturday. I'm really feeling like that today is a day of
Look dead. No remorse. Just void.
I'm hearing effortless evolution, but it's more so like
Dead
things are
eyes?
gonna be easy today.
It's called
Even when
aura,
you think
Dante.
things are
Look it
gonna
up.
be a shit show, it's like just in the nick of time, things are just gonna work out before you have time for panic to set in, before you have time for your mind to come up with 1,000 um Armageddon scenarios. The situation has been resolved. A solution has presented itself. You have you figured it out, or something or someone has, you've got some kind of divine intervention, right? The solution has been uh, sorry, solution has been provided for you. Okay. Also with this effortless, I'm kind of feeling like I'm feeling like time is effortless. The time that we are stressing that we don't have, we actually have more time than we think we do. And today you're going to be shown just how fluid and effortless time can shift or be manipulated based on your own personal frequency. Okay? When I say shift, I mean speed up, slow down, almost pause, rewind, fast forward. Like you'll be able to experience these things. Okay? All right. So, again, you get one free question. You can drop it in the chat. So I'm going to get into the rundown. So today is Saturday. It is ruled by the planet Saturn. The colors are purple and, well, deep purple and black. If you are my herbal witches, my herbal guys, my herbalist, my kitchen witches, my hedge witches, my bayou baddies, and my bayou bosses, the ones that are good with the herbs, you're going to want to use tansy, morning glory, cypress, myrrh, patchouli, black poppy seed, and mullein today. So you can use it to make a sachet. You can use it to make a tea. You can use it in a spiritual bath. You can use it just to carry, okay? To harness that energy. You can connect and speak. Grand Rising, Tyrone. Tyrone, I'm sorry. If you have a question, you can drop it in the chat. You get one free question. I'm also getting that with today, with the mullein, I'm getting, it's kind of like it's clearing your chest, making breathing effortless, making your motions effortless, making the things that you accomplish today seem almost instantaneous. Like as soon as you think there's a problem, you think of a solution. It's just that fast of a turnaround is what I'm getting, okay? So you want to use some High John oil today. I have some, but I'm not about to go over there and start plundering through stuff. I did that yesterday. We're not doing that today. Okay. So if you're into your crystals today, you're going to want to use obsidian, hematite, jet, coral, salt, lead, serpentine, and pewter. I think I have a serpentine. I think this is a serpentine. Okay. Still working it out, YT. Still working it out here. Okay, so you get you some serpentine today. Some obsidian. Black obsidian. I don't have any jet up on my table. Hematite. That is the hematite. This is magnetic hematite. These are healer's gold, not these. This is healer's gold. This is magnetic hematite. Whoa. Magnetic hematite. Okay. Grand rising, grand rising. All right. So if Jet, I don't have hematite. I showed you coral. I don't have pewter. I don't have pewter either. Not on my table. So those are those crystals. If you are interested in connecting with the gods and goddesses of the day, that would be Hecate, Saturn, Kronos, and Loki. Okay? So today is Saturday, and it is ruled by the planet Saturn. So it's all about time, karma, self-discipline, and the systems that are in place to help you navigate through this life and live your best life. Hold on a second. Just a second. Dropping cards. So the effortless comes right on into play with that energy, which is why I was saying time feels effortless today, especially with Saturn being the ruling planet. All right. We also are looking into the energy of cleaning up the energy from the past star date rotation, right? So, and we're preparing ourselves for the new star date rotation. So we need, today is a day about breaking bad habits, getting into a routine that is practical and manageable for you. Hold on a second. Monique. Will my ex Jay reach out tomorrow to reconcile? They told me to tell you no and not to sell you pipe dreams. I feel like somebody wasn't being truthful. I feel like there was a turning point where there was almost like an ultimatum, or there was this ultimatum type energy, like you do this or else. And then there's also the fact that after a stand was made, that decision was, you or him wasn't happy with that decision. I'm assuming that it's you because you want contact. You're not happy with the decision. So with that being said, you're like, okay, you know that he's a catch. You know that he's a flirter, right? You know that he has a wandering eye, or that it's almost like I'm getting Casanova type energy, right? You know that he's that type of man. But it's almost like you sabotage whatever this is, because all of this stuff that you were thinking, or things that you had going on, a lot of this stuff was in your head, is what I'm getting. Yeah, he's a flirt. Yeah, he may talk his shit. But I'm getting that when he's with someone 10 toes down. He's not going to be a cheater. But what he doesn't like is to be accused of things that he didn't do. You too. They're saying you too. So I'm getting blame game. Y'all were playing the blame game. And after a while it gets old. And that's why this 9 is coming in the middle here. Sleepless nights, aggravation, not being able to think straight, having a lot of worry and anxiety. not being able to shut off the intrusive thoughts and things of that nature. Does this make sense? Does this resonate? Thank you guys for joining me. You're welcome. You're welcome. You guys can drop your questions in the chat. Will he reach out ever, or just move on? I'm feeling just move on. You need to heal. And he does too. I'm not saying that it won't ever happen. It won't happen later on or something. But right now, y'all need to be separated so that you guys can heal individually and heal your own way. And heal within the, I'm hearing the sanctity, or it's almost like in your own sacred space. That's what I'm getting. In your own sacred space. Tawana, will Clarence try to come back around to make things right with me soon? What's going on with Clarence, yo? They're telling me that Clarence is an embarrassment. They said that you can do better. And they're saying that you're wasting your time and your energy. Why is he an embarrassment? What the freak happened? They said he's an embarrassment. They said move on. They said that's not even, you shouldn't even be wasting your time, your energy, your thoughts. No, but it's like, why? I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, you know, he's going to call. And then he doesn't call. And then you're like, well, what happened? And I'm telling you that this is why. I'm telling you that this is why. It's not always bad. It's not always bad. But when you're focused on the wrong thing, they're going to point out why you shouldn't be focused on this and why you should be focusing on yourself and focusing on something that's worth your caliber. They're literally saying that he is an embarrassment for you. So why would you want that? It's not like they're focusing on the bad. They're telling you that you deserve better. But he and I have a future. And I do need to focus on self right now. Well, heal, baby. If you want a future with him, then heal so that you can be the best version of you that you can be. Because there's something there that you are attached to him like this. And that's not good either. Because when you do get into a relationship and you do end up with him, because you see a future with him, you know, then if you lose yourself in the relationship, then we have divine purpose. Okay. That doesn't mean to be a doormat. You're welcome. What do I think about witchcraft? I love witchcraft. Why? What do you think about witchcraft? I think it's a tool that, if used properly, gonna be a very useful in one's arsenal. I do too. It's super awesome, super dope. If you know what you're doing and you use it properly. Because there's a lot of people out here that are faking the funk and doing whatever they want to do. And they're leading people blindly. What's my aura? The color of my aura? I don't disclose. If you can't see it, then it's not meant for you. If you cannot see it, then it is not meant for you to see. I'm so sorry. Because I have had strangers walk up to me and tell me what color my aura is. That's fine. So not everybody can see auras either. But if you can't see it, that means I can't discuss. But I feel that you will. You're very inquisitive. You got some things coming down for you, boo. Yeah, I try to be. I'm a Capricorn, so I'm nice until you piss me off. Don't piss me off. Don't mess with my money. Don't mess with my kids. Don't mess with my family. You think it's blue? Interesting. Oh, Cap, baby. You're a December Capricorn or a January Capricorn? Hey! January Cappies in the house. True Capricorns. I love it. I'm a January Capricorn as well. You guys can drop your questions in the chat. Get one free question. Be sure to get your daily heart means. Yeah, I like that. That's super awesome, yo. Oh, we gonna do it. I wish I could put this stuff in the chat here. Yeah. So with the double broadcasting or whatever, I'm watching two different, what you call it. So if I'm looking here, there, and everywhere, that's because I've got multiple things going on. Thank you for joining me, Brand Abundant Solar Rising. Happy Saturday, everyone. My beautiful, beautiful souls. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining the Chamber Matrix. The energy today is effortless. Take it easy. So today is a day to relax. If you guys are not sure about how to best harness this energy, you can go to the LINKMIBIO and you can go to the Stand store. And there is a Triple Venus Codex, and it shows you how to use the energy of Thursday, Friday, and Saturday to harness, manifest, heal, clear up your energy. What does this say to me today? I'm 19. What do we have for semicolon. What's your name, bro? Or lady, sir, ma'am? I'm not sure. I can't see, I can't tell. Male, female? Yes, you. Male, female? Name? I'm Candle. They said, yeah, you are. Burning at both ends. You're a busybody, huh? I feel like you got a lot going on. You got a lot of, I feel like your energy feels like you got a lot of moving parts. You got your hand in this, you got your hand in that. You're trying to put your hand in something else. It's almost like cathartic. What is that? What do you mean? Cathartic. I know what it means, but we're gonna. An experience, activity, or expression that provides a deep emotional release, cleansing, or purification, helping to release pent up feelings. Okay, burning at both ends. So you're doing a lot. You're moving around. You're trying to. It's almost like you have bursts of energy, but you need to do this. So what are you? What? I get it. It's somatic. You're moving energy about. It's cleansing you. It's healing you. It's cathartic. I get it. But you're doing way too much. Instead of doing like 5, 6 things, do like, I don't know, 2, 3 things. Find 2 or 3 things that give you that same cathartic, therapeutic release of energy that doing 4 or 5 things at one time does for you. Does that make sense?
Hey, Rusty, it's George. Sorry to bug you. I'm going to plug into an estimate, 208125, while Jose continues with that column. Just wanted to let you know.
All right. One moment, babes. All right, 10th floor.
Hey, Rusty, it's George. Sorry to bug you. I'm going to plug into an estimate, 208125, while Jose continues with that column. Just wanted to let you know.
All right. Give me 1 second. Right. Good. I'm glad. Perfect. I'm glad. Hey, Kelly Scott. How are you? Thank you for joining me. Grand Rising, beautiful. Vandaling. Will George reach out to me again soon? Will he reach out? They said he will. They said to tell you not to worry. They said waiting by the phone, waiting for him to call is like waiting for water, like watching water boil. It will never happen. It'll seem like it'll never happen if you're just sitting around waiting for it to happen. They said go on about your life. It will happen. You're so welcome. If you have a question, you can drop it in the chat. That's good. That's good. Sure enough. Sure enough. Oh my goodness. I gotta put this guy on this job. Give me 1 second, yeah. Working from home. The joys of working from home. I used Okay, cool. Thanks. I appreciate it. I'm trying to get my YT built up because TikTok be doing the weird things. I like that though. I like your energy. It's almost like you're training, but there's nothing that you're doing stuff. And it's almost like you're training, but it's like you're not really training for nothing. They're like, calm down. It's okay. Not sure. Just of things going good. Kelly Scott, ancestor, spirit guides. What you got for Kelly? They said, I'm kind of getting this energy of feeling just, I don't know, la la la. I'm getting like this la 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 energy. I don't feel anything bad going on. I just feel like there is somebody that is going to be coming in for you, like a romantic partner or someone that is cool with you, a friend, someone that you can kick the shit with. Oh, hold on a second. All right, 10-4, drive safe. Somebody that you can shoot the shit with. I kind of feel like the people that have been in your surroundings thus far, you haven't been vibing with them like that. They're cool and all, but it's just like, and I kind of feel like you feel like you're ready for something more. But what you've gotten so far ain't it. I'm trying to turn this thing off. Give me 1 second.
Most people settle for clumsy phone apps that are slow, awkward, inaccurate, and way too complicated.
Stop that. Mm-hmm. I've learned, sometimes I do, if I don't set up the right protections and things. Yeah. But lately, not so much. Kelly. They're telling me that person is going to come. I'm hearing that I heard this song for somebody else that asked about their partner. You didn't ask about your partner, but that I got for their partner is like the next time they'll be your friend. That song by, who was that? Is it Shy? H-Town? The next time she'll be my friend, yeah. I said that I will be your one and only. Promise, promise, promise that you'll never leave me lonely. Yeah. They're coming. They're coming. Then that means she already knows them then if it's gonna be a quick turnaround like that, because I'm hearing secret admirer. You have a secret admirer. It's somebody that's already in your mix. They haven't got the courage to shoot their shot yet. Because I'm hearing like within a week or two, this person is gonna become like in your, like, you're gonna notice them, or you're gonna realize that something's there, or you know, it could be, I feel like it's somebody that's already there. They said light but right. I don't know what that means. They said the light brights don't always be right, but this one is right. Mm-hmm. Thank you for joining me. Drop your questions in the chat. Oh my goodness, y'all. Friday nights are the best nights for me to do this because I be doing it during the week. Like I come up 7 days a week, 6 days a week. Ah, okay. Night, but right. Drink some water. Oh, I keep me some water. My cup. It says I whisper F 20 times a day, which I do. Alkaline water. I got me an okra water smoothie in the freezer for my breakfast. Mm-hmm. Yep. Somebody that you're gonna build with, like literally one on top of another. Like you guys are like boom, boom, boom. Anything you guys set your minds to, you're going to achieve. They're saying that the past is you've been battered, bruised, used and abused, and you were over it, and now you're like, okay, I'm ready now. I've healed. I've let that go. I've done my forgiveness of them and myself, and I'm ready to experience this as a healed individual. That's what I'm getting. It's almost like, yeah, I've done the work, so now I'm ready. You trying to get your friends into witchcraft? Why are you trying to get your friends into witchcraft, Candle?
Hey, Rusnik, I just sent a due form for an estimate. I'm gonna clock into another job, our last one, to do an estimate also.
All right, 10-4. La 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 la. Which one are you at, bro? I don't remember what this one is for. Oh, yeah, this is hold. Not everybody should know witchcraft. They don't need to know witchcraft to heal themselves. They just need to be open to being self-aware and take accountability and responsibility for their part and forgive themselves and others as well. Once you do all these things, I mean, it's little changes. It's not like it's gonna happen overnight. I use witchcraft for healing. I get it. Witchcraft is an awesome tool. It's an awesome gift. You know. But some people are born with the gift. And some people learn the gift. You know? And you can tell the difference in the results of said working. So if you want them to heal, why don't you do a spell to heal them and ask them if you can do that, you know? Because everybody has free will. You don't want to impede on nobody's free will. But ask them if they don't want to do it, would they mind if you did it on their behalf?
Every day, people juggle so many different tools just to get work done.
Or you just want them to learn how to do it anyways. Just to have something else in their arsenal. Yeah. Ask them to do the healing spell. Of course you would ask. Ask them to do the healing spell. They let you do the money and protection spell. Why not? But I just heard not everybody is ready for healing. Some people hold on to their traumas like armor. Yeah. Well, that's admirable. That's very noble. Not everybody is ready. And then the healing process looks different for everyone. It's not a pretty sight. The result is beautiful, but the process is not nice. It is nothing nice. So you don't know what can of worms you're unleashing onto their lives. Because in order to heal, you have to do course correction, you know? Hakate. From what I know of her, she's cool. I have no problems with her. I deal with some of the darker entities sometimes, Lilith, you know. I am a death doula, so I deal with all of those types of things. So I need to maybe need to skate with her a little bit. Hakate hasn't come up to me for a long time, so maybe that's a sign. Maybe that's a sign. All right. Hold on. That piece of gum. That's why you're all over the place. Being more active is one thing, but you ain't gotta go overboard. It's almost like you're hoarding activities, you're hoarding things to do, you're hoarding movement. Anything that's gonna get you there. And I get it. It's very healing for you. I get it. And it's moving a lot of stagnant energy for you. It definitely is. It's very healing for you. But at the same time, everything in moderation. It should be effortless. It shouldn't be. I feel like you're ping ponging, ping, 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 ping. I feel like you're like in a. That's what I'm seeing, a little ping pong machine. Somebody just flicking about, ping, 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 ping. Calm down, baby. I know you don't want to fall back into the laziness, but it doesn't mean to go super to the super extreme. Calm down. It's okay to have a rest period. It's okay to be like, okay, I'm not really into this. I'm gonna drop this activity or whatever project or whatever. Yeah, slow down. You don't need to do all the things. Some things you only need part of it because it's going to connect with a part of something else. I'm hearing constructs, connects. I don't know if you remember that. I don't know how old you are, but when I was a kid, there used to be this toy called Connects. I want to say it was called Constructs or something like that. And you put the little sticks and balls, the little sticks together, and you make constructions out of it. And you take this piece and that piece, and that's kind of what I'm seeing. Yeah. Megan. Hey, Leanne. Thank you for joining me. Be sure to get your daily heart me. Megan. How long are me and my boyfriend gonna last? I'm hearing Keith Sweat song. Let's make it last forever, ever. Don't let our love in. Don't let our love in. I feel like you guys will be starting a lot of new chapters with each other. Take that how you may. And I got the Joker card. What's behind this? With the Jack of Spades, that means somebody's coming through with a message, a chivalrous message, things like that. I was born with it. Do you have anything else for Megan and her boyfriend? No? What else? Anything else? Anything else? Oh, look at that. You got... Yo. They not playing. They're like, yo, happily ever after. You got the 9 of Pentacles, the 9 of Diamonds, and the 9 of Hearts. This is wish fulfillment monetarily and emotionally, personally and spiritually. Like, you guys are equally yoked. So that means a while. Do you like it? How do you think your life would have been without it? To be honest with you, I think my life would have been a lot different if I grew up practicing it instead of being told not to use it and things just happening. You know, if I was raised where I was using it, honing it, then life would have been, it would have been different. But I had to go through the whole dismantling, deprogramming whole thing, you know? So I kind of feel like that slowed my progress. But Let spirit and the ancestors tell it. Let them tell it. You're never late. You're always right where you need to be. I had no choice because I just knew something wasn't right. I've always known since I was a child, first of all, that this is a meat suit. I've always known that because ever since I was a child, I can feel my spirit shaking back down in the body. So I always knew that this wasn't it. And I also knew that I'm as an ancient spirit, an ancient soul. I've been here millions and millions of times and I'm tired. I don't want to come back. So I want to help the souls that I came here to help, because I feel like this is my last incarnation on this plane in this density. Nature, I love nature. It holds the secrets to the universe. Trees, the animals, water, living water that is. It holds the timeline of this earth. People don't realize that this rock that we live on is alive, and they're killing it. They're killing her. Jen Vet. I need a house. Will I find a house in the next couple weeks? Well, find a house in the next couple weeks. I'm getting a yes, but I'm still getting like, well, the next couple weeks is May, isn't it not? It is, right? Yeah, so in May. You have a card for her? Yep. You got the 8 of clubs. This is definitely movement or moving. And things moving quickly. So things are going to be moving quickly for you to set you up, and you're going to be supported on all sides for this new foundation that you're going towards. I feel like this place has a different type of vibe. The land has a different type of vibe, which is more suited to you, where is more suited to what your spirit needs or wants. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah. It's definitely going to bring you that. That's definitely the energy I'm getting. One second. Everybody is wanting to talk to me now. It's been slow all night. And now, they want to talk. They want to do things. Oh, I need this. I need that. Yeah. I think this is definitely what you're going to need. Again, effortless.
That second due form, that estimate. I'm going to clock back into the original that we came here for. Hold on a second.
Yeah. It's definitely going to be. And then the 8 of Hearts came out too, meaning that you are leaving situations that no longer serve you, that are unfavorable for you, going towards your happiness, going towards your peace, going towards your. I'm hearing sanctuary. This is going to be your sanctuary. Your money is going to be getting better as well. Okay? They're saying that your money is going to be getting better. Even though you're going to be on your own, I'm feeling that you're going to be on your own. You like not a two income place. I feel like this is going to, your happiness, the energy that you bring is going to help you with your money as well. They're saying that there is going to be a new beginning after a very burdensome, trying time for you, a very turbulent time that you've been going through. They're saying that this is a new beginning, and this is your. It's almost like a reward for staying down, right? That's kind of how I'm getting it. Is this making sense? You guys be sure to like, share, follow, subscribe, hit the little notification bell so you know when I go live. I try to go live every morning around 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Okay. Oh, let me put this guy back on this job. Hold on. Because this is annoying. We're just going to close this down. Oh my goodness. Hold on, y'all. I forgot to clock these people out. Give me 1 second. Sugar smacks. Shit. Excuse me. Okay. One second, y'all. So sorry. If you have your questions, you can go ahead and drop them in the chat. You get 1 free question. Mini reads are $5.55. Sure. I know I use my freebies. Okay. I'm the angel mom, so. Sure, you can ask a question. What's up? It's just you and me, my kid. Something good is coming down the pike, though. Give me 1 second and I'll answer your question. Go ahead and drop your question in the chat, babe. Alright, guys. Am I going to find love like ever? Of course you will. Give me 1 second. Oh, what is happening? Mm-mm. Why they got all these at one time is the question. Oh, 207817. Will candle ever find love? I heard, of course. This is a foolish question. The person that is coming your way is... I'm getting big air sign energy. Big air sign. So, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But they have to do their healing right now. And you got some things that you need to do too. So, like a long time ahead.
Spring outdoor power deals happening
Okay.
now. 7 days to save. Pick your power. Pick your brand to refresh your yard this spring. Save during outdoor power deals now through April 29th.
They're saying February.
Little snack. Snack. Protein. They're organic. When you gotta have the healthy foods you love at prices you love. Hello, Shannon. It's not a grocery store.
They're saying February. February. That'd be dope. Right after the birthday. Oh wow! As soon as I said right after the birthday, they said a month and a day. So a month and a day after your birthday. Yo, you gotta come back and let me know how that turns out, cause I'm gonna forget. But you gotta come back and tell me, yo. You got to. You're so welcome. I'm invested now. So you gotta keep me posted. That's gonna be dope. Yes! Perfect. Perfect. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, I forgot about these fucking people. I forgot. Oh my goodness. One. This is completed. Oh shit. That is super awesome. I like that. Matchmaker. I gotta figure out why this is doing this. Give me a minute, y'all. This is acting retarded. I'm a manager and a supervisor, so I'll have to do that. Okay, thanks. Give me a second. Because this is it. Mm-mm. GM review. Scheduled. Oh, shit. This is why I don't like when people do stuff, because it don't be right. And then I gotta go back and fix it. Okay. Now George. Which way did he go, George? Which way did he go? And then my job is based out of New York. Come on now. Can I get the daggone, thank you, directions? Like stiletto. How? Come on. Because I was like, why is it not doing this right? Let's see. Now it should go. Okay. Yes. Okay. We got action, guys. Uno momento. Still. Okay. So what we're going to do, I think you'll be perfectly fine. It all has to do with just becoming more no, actually they do maintenance. So it's a maintenance company, so they do maintenance on like big stores like Walgreens, Walmart, Sam's Club, BJ's, Costco's, Tractor Supply, um, stuff like that. So they do anything from changing the toilet paper dispenser to if a car crashes into the building. So they do everything. And I'm a dispatcher, was dispatch manager overnight. And they're based out of New York. I'm in Atlanta. Work break. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. On site. Save. Yeah. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Atlanta's alright. Yeah. What was I on? It's not, it's alright. It's the home of the scammers. But other than that, it's alright. Well, today it's gonna be raining, but it was 81 degrees yesterday, and it was like 70 something the day before. So we're getting our summer weather now. We're getting our summer weather now, and everything is green or yellow because of the pollen. And me, my granddaughter, we got our allergies are, oh my goodness, they've been wreaking havoc. So I love the rain too. Not when I have to work though, because the power grid here is crazy. Every time it rains, the power goes out, which should not happen. Why is this not working? Yes, I just try and stay in the house because I don't really bother. And then when I do go outside, I'm trying to make sure that when I come inside, I immediately take my clothes off. I don't put them on my bed or anything like that. Wipe down my face, because you just go outside and the wind blow and it's filled with pollen. Welcome in, welcome in. If you have a question, you can drop it in the chat. One free question. I'm trying to get my Discord set up so we can go over there and we can chit chat, we can talk to each other, you know. But the way that they were telling me that it is set up, it's almost like gaming. So they're like, I can make the chamber matrix like level up. Like you can level up from one chamber to the next. And then the information that you get is different. You know what I'm saying? Esoterically. Havana. Should I expect a text from Shin soon? I'm hearing yes and no, and I'm feeling yes and no because he will reach out, but it's not gonna be how you expect. There's one you should ask about. Watermelon soap? Is that good? You're welcome. I don't know what is that good for. I make soap, so don't give me ideas. I'll get in there and try to make my own. Don't play with me. Let me see if I can send this out to some of my mans and them. I am. I'm trying to see what we got going on here. Okay. I just sent it out to some people. Oh, cool. I'll try it. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome to the Black Moon Chamber Matrix. If you have a question, you can drop it in the chat. You get one free question. Anything after that, mini reads are $5.55. 2 card pulls is $2.22. Time Weaver readings are $20, which is basically a full reading. Okay. Also hit see if you're on there. Yeah. Go on to my hold on to my pixie. Can I put comments in here? I don't think so. Oh, Black Moon. My everybody, you can call me Black Moon. That's what everybody calls me. I'm trying to figure out how to add something to the comments, like a picture, but it's not letting me do it. And then on YT, I can't do it at all. Oh wow, that sucks, booty cheeks. All right, well, that's the end of the dots. Thank you. Nice to meet you too. No, I just tried. You cannot. So I thought I had like a QR, but it's not like I can copy and paste it. Maybe. Hold on. Let me see if I can do it. What is happening? Nope. It won't let me do it. Surely will not. So what I'm going to do, because for some reason it logged me out and I don't know why. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to type it in here. Okay. Because there's more services there. All right. Boom. Yes, we are back. I had to get the actual stuff. I wanted to pin it. But it's not letting me pin it. Okay, well, it's in the chat. How it's not letting me pin it is crazy. It's my chat. It's my live. How can I not pin my own stuff? That's crazy. Oh well. That's up there as well. Alright. I'm trying to figure it out, y'all. It's not working for me. Welcome in, welcome in. If you have a question, drop it in the chat. We might jump off Mop your floors with some ammonia, pine sol, a pinch of salt, bay leaf. Speak your intentions over it. Mop the floors. Or if you want to get rid of everything, then sage it. Smoke it out. No spirit likes sage. Good ones or bad ones. So if you want to totally cleanse something, use sage. No spirit. No, you don't like it. It's used for only certain things. That's why it's a closed practice with the Native Americans, because people have been abusing it and using it the wrong way. But if you really want to get rid of everything, use sage, and then open all the windows and open the door to let that energy out, so that the new energy can come back into a clean space. Yeah. Exactly. Your spirit will lead you to do what you need to do. Because sometimes, we need to reset the energy in the space. So sometimes sage is necessary, but most of the time we just need to do a cleansing. Use, I don't know, use dragon's blood or frankincense or something like that. Make a simmer pot. And I have to take myself to Walmart today. I don't want to. But I will be there. Welcome in everyone. If you have a question, you can drop it in the chat. I don't want to show the sidebar. I don't want to do that. Not it. No problem. We can chit chat. Not a problem. Oh no. I'm trying to figure out my YT over here because it's not cooperating. Like, I can't see the chat over there. Ah, okay. I got you. Cool. I appreciate you. Thank you. There goes there. Yeah. It's almost that time for the wake and bake. It is almost time for the wake and bake. To stimulate your mind, man. They was on me. I was like, okay. I'm going to Yes, for sure. Thank you. Hakate. Okay, Mother Hakate, why are you coming to me? What's up with you? What's up with you? I like it though. Let's see. No, not anymore. I used to have a cat. Now I have a Shorkie. I have a dog. Oh wow, that's why she's coming through. No, she is the goddess of witchcraft, magic, the night, ghost, and the crossroads. That's so me. That's why she's coming. She's like, remember who you are. Mm-hmm. I mean, message from her. Yes. She's like, remember who you are. Stop selling. She holds dominion over the earth, the sea, and the sky. And I'm a Capricorn. We are literally the sea goats, the earth and the sea. She was honored by Zeus to keep her power. She is heavenly linked to the underworld, necromancy, and guiding souls. I'm a death doula. I guide souls. And she sits at the crossroads. She's a goddess of transitions and thresholds. She is the guardian of crossroads, which is considered places where the physical and spiritual world intersect. And I literally, the way my powers, my gifts work, I literally sit at the crossroad between the material and the spiritual realm. I literally sit in the middle. Yes, she is. I have to get with her. And it's so funny because before I came on live, I talked to my ancestors. I was like, all right, ancestors, those who need to see me, let them see me. Those who do not, let me, choke me from them. I said, help me to use other parts of my magic that I didn't know I had. So I haven't used playing cards in a long time. I haven't really used any cards in a while because I used to be really dependent on the tarot. And I just stopped using it because I was like, I don't need these cards for real. Every time I pull a card, it was already what I said. So I stopped using the cards. And then today that I started getting into doing the mudra and the message. So that was me pulling a card. So it was very much getting me back to understanding who I am and what I came here to do. Because the goal is to get my clientele up, to get my souls up that I'm supposed to be here to help so I can do this full time. And I don't have to split my time between working for the man and, my soul's work. Like what I came here to do. You know? So you came in just on time, just so for me to know, look, you are all of that. That's awesome. The Three of Wands and the Jack of Wands clubs. The Three of Clubs is like the Three of Wands, which means like your ships are coming in. The things that you have set out to do, you're going to start to get a return on them, which is like almost personal message for me because I've been doing things to receive more, to understand with expansion and depth, to be able to honor and hone gifts that I know I have and that I didn't know I had. Right? So the way things are coming for me are different these days than like when they were when I first started on my journey. Every time I level up, something changes. Yeah. So Hakate was really coming through. She was like, yo, you need to go see her. Jump on her live. Tell her. I was just like, what's up? Tell her. I was like, all right, I got the message. Thank you. I got the message. And I just got hot. I gotta turn my fan on. A hot flash just came that quick too. Yeah, definitely a message. Thank you. Thank you. We can make y'all. Let me step over here in my private conference for a second. That was awesome. Now I'm going to be doing more research on Hecate today. I'm going to go down my little rabbit hole because Hecate and Isis are like almost hand in hand. And also, thank you so much for your kindness. No problem, my love. And I am a set. Like, I'm an incarnation of Aset, Isis. And she was the Egyptian goddess of magic, right? And so it's so dope that Hecate is coming to me like, remember who you are. Remember that you are Aset. Remember who you are. Like, I love that energy. Thank you. 1986, word. Yep. Oh, yeah? And why do you think that? 1986? I would like to have a discussion. Why do you think that? I know what I know. Why do you think that? Why do you say that? Again, I know what I know. The burden of proof is not on me. I don't have to prove anything to anyone. Yeah. I got that years ago, just out of nowhere. That's not explaining yourself, 1986. Saying I'm delusional is not telling me anything. That's telling me what you think. That's telling me your opinion. Again, I don't walk in opinion. I walk in knowing. Why do you feel the way that you feel? Because I know what I know. I'm not making a claim. I'm making a statement. There's a difference. I'm not saying it for your validation. I'm not saying it for anyone else's validation. I don't need it. I'm having a conversation with someone and this came up. So, because it came to me in a download, the whole picture, the whole thing. I know what I know. I mean, you know, everyone's entitled to their opinion. You can believe what you want. Doesn't hurt me. One monkey don't stop no show. I literally felt and saw me as Isis picking up all of Osiris's pieces, literally walking through the tall grass, holding the body parts. I literally saw it, felt it, everything. You couldn't tell me nothing. You can have your opinion, that's fine. But like I said, once monkey don't stop no show. I mean, that's your opinion. You have a right to that. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody got one. No problem. That's what you want to believe. That's what you're free to believe that. Everybody got free will. I'm not here to convince anyone of anything. Right. Opinions are just opinions. It's not hurting me none, but that I'm not gonna sit up here and be like, no worries. Alright. No worries. Today is going to be a day to be with the family. I have my auntie's birthday party today. So we'll be with family. I'll be specifically with my dad's side of the family. I like both, actually. Lately, I've been on my tea kick for the past couple of years, and that's because I make my own tea. So I've been making my own teas and, charging the herbs and things like that. But I do make dirty lattes where I'll put me like some coffee, like a scoop of coffee, like in my tea. And I charge it like that too. Really? Wow. Thank you. I surely will. Your job is sealing tea. Wow. Like I got my own tea bags off of like Temu, and I make my own tea. I get the herbs and I mix it up myself, and I make my own tea bags. And I sell the teas as well. And they make great smokable blends. Like I make a rose mint tea, and it's such a good smokable blend. Mix a little bit with your ganja if you do the ganja, or just on its own. Very nice. Very nice. I love it. Cool. I got people trying to tell me I'm delusional. You can't tell me about me. What? I know what I know. I knew what I knew. You know what I mean? That's dope. Herbs. I don't like, I know the herbs have like certain medicinal uses and things like that, and certain herbs call to me for certain things. Like I make a meditation tea, right? And it turns colors of the upper three chakras. It turns from green to blue to purple, right? And that's the butterfly pea in it. But the only thing is, it's not like a recipe that I got offline. I just did research on the different herbs, and the herbs that were supposed to be put together came to me and was like, put this, and it works really good. Because of course I had to try it first, and it works really good to get you in that nice, relaxed state. And once you go to sleep, you will have the best sleep ever. The best sleep ever. I love that purple meditation tea. It's called Magic Purple Magic Meditation Tea. Hi, welcome in. If you have a question, drop it in the chat. Oh gosh. I just don't like when people do stuff like that. Don't come in here trying to debate me on my stuff. I'm gonna do me a comparison. Yeah. Okay, so here's the comparison, right? It says, while Hecate is Greek and Isis is Egyptian, originate from different pantheons. They are heavily synchronized in the Greco-Roman period as Isis Hecate, the universal goddess of magic, the moon, and the underworld. You're a January Capricorn. I'm a January Capricorn. My birthday is January the 2nd. Your 10, your 19 breaks down to a 10, which breaks down to a 1. I am a moon goddess. The black moon goddess to be exact. And if you know anything about astrology, the black moon is an actual astrological occurrence. And it only happens every, I think it's 33 months or 33 years. One of those. So it's a very rare occurrence. It fits your girl. It fits your girl. They better give me my money back. So, they said the primary domain. Hecate's primary domain is the crossroads, witchcraft, and ghost. Isis is life, motherhood, and healing. Magical style. Hecate, often darker, Parmaka, potions, spells, and necromancy. Isis is high ritual magic and the power of the name, which I do have the power of tongue. Like, I can speak something into existence if my energy is right. You know what I'm saying? And I'm focused. And I've always been very ceremonial, ritualistic in my approach to things. And then these past couple years, my ancestors in spirit was like, you don't got to do all that. You do not have to do all that. Just get your energy, find your center and speak it. So something's going on here with the Hecate Isis thing, okay? The lunar link. Hecate is associated with the dark moon and triple phases. She is the goddess of the moon. Yeah, something, hold on. And then they said Isis is associated with the full moon and the lunar crescent. I fucks with the moon phases. And the fact that Hecate deals with the dark moon, which is the new moon, and Isis deals with the full moon, those are the two main phases that I use. This is what I charge my products under. The ritual tools, the scrubs, the butters, the dream mist, the soaps, everything. I use these moon phases. And a very thin moon. I have a Pisces moon. So your girl is like, you know what I mean? With being a Capricorn and a Pisces moon, let me tell you something. Life gets a little crazy. And especially when you're born into a bloodline that is highly neurospicy, if you will. You know, life was interesting growing up. Okay. The underworld. It says Hecate is a guide, a psychopomp for souls, and the restless dead. while Isis is the guardian and initiator of newly dead. I am initiator. I am a catalyst for a lot of things. And being a death doula, which I really I didn't understand what that meant. But as I'm getting older, as I'm getting deeper and more things are being revealed to me, I'm understanding that it's not necessarily helping people in this material realm um, in their last hours or minutes or whatever in this meat suit. It's about helping their eternal soul to cross over and not be stuck or attached to this plane. So I do that in my sleep or whatever, and I don't remember or stuff like that. I would like to remember. That would be a cool experience. Core symbols. Hekate's core symbols are torches, keys, daggers, and dogs. Isis is the citrum, the tie knot, a cow's horn, and wings. Mm-hmm. Goddesses of magic. Both are revered as supreme practitioners and teachers of the magical arts. I am a practitioner and a teacher of the magical arts. I'm developing my own metaphysical discipline, if you will, the chamber matrix. The three portals, 36 chambers to the quantum shift or spiritual awakening, grounded in a clear frequency. Because a lot of people go through these spiritual awakenings and they should be up. It be messed up. Crows, okay, cool. That sure wasn't. I was like, okay. They said they're sacred animals. Both are deep, share a deep connection to dogs and snakes. Isis is specifically linked to Sirius, the dog star. I just got me a Shorkie. His name is Onyx. He's all black and he has little patches of white, like very, very. You wouldn't even know it if you didn't look for it, right? And he stays all up under me. He stays up under me all the time. I had to close my door so he wouldn't be in here while I was on the live or whatever. And I've always been drawn to the Cirrus star. I like dogs. I've had dogs, cats, birds. I have turtles as well. So right now I have a dog and I have a turtle. I have a puppy and I have two turtles of my own and I'm turtle sitting. So I've got three turtles of my own and I'm turtle sitting. So I've got four turtles right now. I've got a snapping turtle, Shango. I've got a yellow belly slider, Aura, and I've got a tortoise, a red-footed tortoise, Cece. And we are tortoise sitting for my my girlfriend's godson's turtle. His name is Bob, and he is a yellowfoot tortoise. So him and Cece are sharing a habitat. Aura has her own habitat, and Shango has his own habitat. And Onyx, well, he just has free reign of the house. Oh, okay. Oh, they're gonna love that. They're gonna love that. Yeah, love on the animals. They say both share the title Savior or are invoked for the protection of children and households. Triple nature. Hecate is inherently triple formed, maiden mother crone. Later synchronized images show Isis with three heads in a similar Hecatean style. Okay, so there is a connection between, hmm, I'm with it. I'm gonna dig some more into that. I like that. That energy is cool. Because it's basically showing me it's like two sides of the same coin, you know? One's a little bit more lighter, one's a little bit more darker, but they deal with the same theme. But on a sliding scale, if that makes sense. I like it. That's some cool energy. Where did you drop to? On the floor. On the floor. On the floor. On the floor. Dropping things. I don't need these for real. But some people be like, can you pull a card? I'm like, I gave you the answer, but okay. Mm-hmm. So let's just prepare them just in case. We'll see what's going on with the phone. Sure. Go right on ahead. Mothers are definitely mothering. They are doing their thing. What's your question, babe? What's this energy like? What is candle's energy? For the most part, I get that you are a calm, even-tempered person. But like most Capricorns, you don't have a tolerance for stupidity. You are a nurturer by design, I'm hearing. You are a nurturer by design. I feel like people come to you and they ask you for advice, and they usually don't second guess the advice that you give. Some people see you as standoffish. Some people see you as being standoffish, very antisocial. But again, you don't pour your energy into anything that you don't feel is going to be worth the time, the energy, or whatever currency exchange it will be. Because whatever they're offering is not, you already know it's not going to be of equal value. And even swap ain't no swindle. So I think you're very practical. I'm feeling like you're a bit of a romantic, though. Like rose petals in the bathtub type thing. And again, a candle burning at both ends. You need to pick a few things. And they're saying the laziness, don't worry about that. They gave you these things so that you have options. They gave you these so you can experience different things and you have options, not for you to keep doing all of these things. Some things you can let go. They said the things that make the time feel timeless, those are the things that you keep doing. The things that you basically feel like, okay, this is something that I have to do because I committed to doing it. Just like you committed to doing it, you can uncommit yourself to doing it. Okay? They're telling me that you are in a much better spiritual fitness than you were. I'm hearing like a week ago. What happened a week ago? They specifically said a week ago. So something happened a week ago that shifted you on your spiritual journey. I hear shifted the trajectory, and now you are in a better spiritually fit place. I stopped the anti. Ah! Yes, most definitely. Because what they do is they dim your senses. They cut off the electrical pathways, the synapses that give us the hits that we need for some things. And again, when we awaken, these sensors open up, and some people can't handle it. Some people become depressed. Everybody awakening is not all rainbows and puppy dogs and all this. It's not. It really isn't. Awakening is hard. Awakening is tough. Awakening really, it really has you questioning. You know what I mean? It really has you questioning your sanity sometimes. And once you realize what's really going on, yeah, that junk can be real depressive, man. So what modern psychology does is label it as you're depressed or you have this psychosis. Me, as a soulcologist, I look at the soul. I look at what's going on beyond this physical reality. I look at the physical reality, what this mind is telling the spirit, leading the spirit to react to, almost like the physical has hijacked the spirit because the spirit is supposed to be driving this car, not the other way around. You know? So, yeah. That's why I am a soul college. I did take I minored in psychology in college or whatever, and I've always been interested in what makes people mind tick. But I've also, because of the gifts I have, I also understood that modern day psychology is missing the most important part of why it was even created in the first place. Psychology, real psychology, addresses the dis-ease of the soul, of the spirit. But it got away from that and went into mind and emotion. You're so welcome. 6 o'clock on the Dizat. Go be wonderful. Create. Ooh, look. And you got a transformation card. You're rising like a phoenix. I love it. Transmutation. Have a blessed solar rotation. Have a blessed solar rotation. Love you too, babe. Love you too. Thank you so much for your awesome energy and spending this time with me. Thank you so much. I got mad stuff on my desk. Oh shoot. Same to you, my love. We are here today. Thank you so much. Okay, I think these are well shuffled by now. Welcome in, welcome in. If you have a question, you can drop it in the chat. You get one free question, one free yes or no. All the other information is on the screen. Welcome in, welcome in. If you have a question, you can drop it in the chat. What situation is this that is unchanged? Unchanged, uncertain, blinders. Hello. This is low. What happened to the what happened to the thing? Oh, hey boo. I was like, what the freak happened? What happened to the invite? Oh, there you go. What's going on? This is interesting. How you doing, babe? You guys can drop your questions in the chat. I got a bit of mama. It's okay. I can dig it. I can dig it. That's good. That's good. Just killing some time at the jail, busy getting some messages out if there's one to give. If you got a question, you can drop it in the chat if you want. Just kicking the bobo. I'm not gonna roll up though, because this ain't. This is not heat. Shit. Oh. Dropping shit. Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome to the Chamber Matrix. I am your psychologist, Black Moon. If you have a question, you can drop it in the chat. You get one free question. I was wondering why this thing wasn't working. Alrighty, alrighty. If you have a question, you can drop it in the chat. Welcome to the Chamber Matrix. I'm your psychologist, Black Moon. And I am doing sessions. 2 cards, 222, mini read, 555, full read, 2020. think. Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in, everyone. Be sure to get your daily heart me. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notifications. If you have a question, you can drop it in the chat. Welcome in, welcome in. If you have a question, you can drop it in the chat. You get one free question. Latte ices. Interesting. Okay. Today's energy is effortless. And the mudra is this is the mudra. Okay. The circulation mudra activates and regulates the flow of blood in the body and stimulates all the senses. Stand up straight with your feet pointed straight in front. Now speed up your breathing rhythm and swing your arms vigorously upwards every time you breathe in, keeping your back straight. Then form the main and maintain the mudra with your arms outstretched for about 10 seconds. Meanwhile, keep breathing in and keep and out deeply with energy. Finally, sit down quietly for 3 to 5 minutes, still keeping the mudra formed. Use your imagination to put yourself in a situation where you find fun, and enjoyable. Okay? And the mantra is, I face the world with determination, seizing the opportunities as they come and transforming them with elan and enthusiasm. I face the world with determination, seizing the opportunities as they come and transforming them with elan and enthusiasm. Okay? So this is the mudra for today. Saturday, ruled by the planet Saturn. The colors are deep purple and black. The Um, hold on. It's all about discipline today and course correction. It's also about finding your center and doing things smarter, not harder, making them effortless, making them second nature almost. Okay? So with today's effortless energy, it's saying take your time. Slow down. Take it easy. Relax. Relax. Do some yoga, do some breath work, whatever relaxes you, whatever puts you in this place of things being effortless, being in flow. For a lot of you, it's not even about just doing nothing. It's about you being in flow with the projects or with the projects that you have going on. It's not about just being lazy. Okay. If you have any questions, you can drop it in the chat. Welcome in, welcome in. If you have a question, drop it in the chat. If you have a question, drop it in the chat. Okay, pretty nice. Welcome in, welcome in. Make sure to get your daily heart needs. That's not what happened. At all. Not at all. Welcome in, welcome in. If you have a question, you can drop it in the chat. Oh, excuse me. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, nope. Welcome in. If you have a question, you can drop it in the chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. That's all. If you have a question, you can drop it in the chat. Welcome in. Welcome to the Black Moon Chamber Matrix. If you have a question, you can drop it in the chat. One question is free. Alrighty. Let's see. Ow. I hurt my finger. It hurts, it hurts, it hurts. I'm just not understanding. Ow. I hurt my finger. Thank you for joining me. If you have a question, you can drop it in the chat. Oof. Oof. Thank you for joining me here at the Chamber Matrix. I am your soulcologist, Black Moon. If you have a question, you can drop it in the chat. Okay? Okay. Oof. It hurt, it hurt, it hurt. It hurt, it hurt, it hurt. No. Welcome in, welcome in. If you have a question, you can drop it in the chat. One question is free. I don't know what was that. I don't need that. Sorry, y'all. I don't know what's going on here. That is not it. Oops. Nope, don't want to do that either. Welcome in, welcome in. If you have a question, you can leave it in the chat. Because what is happening here? Oops. Welcome in, welcome in. If you have a question, you can drop it in the chat. If you want more in-depth reading, information is right here. Go here. Black Moon Chamber Matrix. And then I will get the notification here. Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. We did do the Mudra and message already. So we are in the Q&A portion. Alrighty.
Ancestral communion, and how does it differ in meaning from ancestral worship?
Okay. Welcome in everyone. I'm about to go. I'm here for like 2 hours. Three hours. I'm gonna let it go until exactly 3 hours. So another 15 minutes. I'll be on for another 15 minutes. So if you want to get your free question answered, then go ahead and drop it in the chat. 15 more minutes, guys. Ooh. Anybody got a question? Is there a message that I need to give? About this effortlessness? Effortlessness is just that, putting no effort, no resistance either way. Take it easy. Give yourself some grace. Relax. Today they want it's more so of a day of an extension of Saturday. I mean, an extension of Friday, right? Where you're doing this self-love, this spiritual self-care, and all of that. So today is like be effortless, be free. Just take your time. Don't rush. Don't attach yourself to anything that is going to um, tie you down mentally, emotionally, financially, um, with your time, or anything like that. Yeah. Five of Wands, Five of Clubs is telling me that it's going to be tougher. It's easier said than done, right? So practice saying no and practice being with yourself today, honoring yourself, not even necessarily pampering yourself, but just giving yourself time to take it easy, to rest, like spiritually put your feet up, going to going out in nature, going to the park, doing things like this that are going to rejuvenate your spirit. Because some of y'all are just drained, like seriously drained, physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, just drained, and you need a little pick me up. So today is like, just don't let anything cause you stress today. Today is your lazy day, your leisure day. This is your day to continue your self-love and spiritual self-care that you should have started yesterday. Right? Right. Alrighty, my babies. I'm about to be out of here. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum. Ah, Grand Rising, my love. How are you? How are you? How are you feeling? Good. Glad you probably needed it, especially been sick and stuff. Yesterday was such a busy day. Like I didn't lay down until 6:30 yesterday evening. I was so out of it. So I had my meeting with my weekly meeting with my Karem. Then I had my Akashic reading with Kay. That was dope. That was really dope. I was until I found out that it's gonna be raining and we're gonna be out freaking side. So now I've got to go in the morning before my daughter goes to work and borrow her car to go try and find me another fucking shirt. Good thing I got pants, but I need another shirt because I didn't really get a shirt. I got like a scarf like this, and I got like a little crochet vest, and I was just gonna tie up the scarf, make a little tube shirt or something, figure it out, and put the vest on top of it, and with my wide leg pants and my little fake Berkeys. But it's talking about it's gonna be raining. And then they're like, they want us to wear a white or a purple shirt. And I was like, all right, I got olive green pants. You know what I'm saying? Purple and green go together. And I found me a headscarf that had purple, green, and white in it. So I was like, all right, cool. But now it's going to rain and it's going to be like 70 degrees, which means it's going to be chilly because it's going to be raining. And I'm going to be pissed because we're outside. We're outside. Welcome in, welcome in. Right. And I asked my cousin, I was like, they do know it's gonna rain tomorrow, right? And he was like, yeah, they're trying to prepare for it. How are you gonna prepare for it? How many people are coming? How many people are coming? But they did say that today the energy was effortless. Like, take it easy. So with that in mind, I'm not gonna stress. I'm not gonna stress about it. I'm going when Walmart opens, I'm going to this place that I freaking hate. But I'm not about to be riding all over town. So I'm gonna go to Walmart. I'm sure I can find me a cute little, you know, purple shirt or something. Or even in a bigger scarf where I can, like, you see how I got this one? And I can do the pins so it has like the thing. And then I still got me a sleeve and I can throw it up if I need to. And I got me the little tube bra or the cami to go under it. Right? But I'm just like, ugh. But it's like, even like right here, like I took part of it and I wrapped it around my bra strap or whatever so that, it all goes together. My boob ain't hanging up. And then I got my long sleeve, which I can just simply do like this if necessary. And then it still comes down. And I'll have my cami. Don't mind my roll. I'll have on my cami or something under it. So if I can find like a bigger scarf, then great. But if not, I don't know. I'm gonna try and find me something. I'm sure they got, hopefully. Yeah, they got something. I'm gonna speak into existence. They got something.
Hey, Rusty, I just sent that last due form. We're gonna take our 30-minute break.
I'm off for work. 10-4. Don't need clock to freak out. Why they got me still doing stuff. Me. Still on the clock for no reason. Close that. So y'all not harassing me. Yeah, she was dope. She was real dope. She shed a lot of light on things as far as the bloodlines go. She shed a lot of insight onto the bloodlines, definitely. And where the blockages are. Because that was my main question. What are the blockages? What is going on here? And it's not even really me, it's them. The ancestors are fighting. They're fighting over who's going to be the dominant one. And I know Ifa was telling me that I was supposed to split the altar, but Kay gave me an idea. She's like, I can really split it down the middle, like put something natural in the middle. And I kind of did that already. Like I got the incense and the candles in the middle, separating the two. So the offerings are in the middle, and I got a candle holder for each side. I got an incense holder for each side, because what one has, the other has to have. Because she was like, I could put the altar, the vessel, I can put it on a shelf. But she's like, if I put it on the shelf, then they both have to be on the shelf, and they have to be the same height, and one can't be higher than the other, and because that would be a whole nother problem. So I was like, yeah, we're just gonna separate them on the table. Okay. And that's what I'm gonna do. Right. But the thing is, like, I know more about my mom's side of the family than my dad's side of the family. Like, you know, I don't know nothing about them like that for real. And my grandmother and my grandfather has passed away, so it's like I can't ask them questions. So now I have to get it from them in supernatural ways. But it's just so funny that it was like my my dad's bloodline is like, yeah, we get things done, but you don't have to go off the deep end. Like my mom, my mother's side of the family, you know, they'll like especially my mother's side, like they'll go to the deepest depths of hell on your ass real quick. Like, don't mess with me. And I am like that. Like I will threaten to drop you off a cliff. Like, seriously. To drop you off a cliff. Don't fuck with me. So there's like, do more good, stay more towards the light. Cause I'm gray all day. Yeah, they got more stuff on their my dad's side has more stuff on their side than my mom's side. It sure does. Let me close this stuff out. I was like, all right, y'all. Yeah. I said, I have separated you. I was like, I do not need to be collateral damage for you guys' feud or whatever. I was like, I need you guys to work together equally so I can learn from both sides equally. Not y'all sabotaging each other, which is sabotaging me. Cut that out. Shit. Enough of the fuckery. Yeah, like, come on, man. Hasn't my life been tough enough? Jeez. This is not the time for that. This is time for things to be coming to me effortlessly, like the energy of the day was. Effortlessly. Like it says on the card. This is my time for things to be coming effortlessly. I don't have time for this. I don't have time for it. Welcome, welcome. If you have a question, you can drop it in the chat. So I'm double broadcasting. So I've got my TT and my YT. I had seen that Aoife was active. I don't know if she was going live or what. Because I've been up here for about 3 hours. And I didn't gave the message and all that. So I was just answering questions. It's like the Q&A portion. Yes, tell me, how did it go? Content Creator Summit. Oh, let me know how that went. That is so much fun. That sounds like it was so much fun. Informative. Why is this stuck up there like that? Oh, facts. Facts. I bet it is. He's like, no, we're not about to do that.
Listen, when I tell you, I'm still crunchy because I just woke up, so my voice, it's so stupid. My voice don't work sometimes when I get up because it's so deep. So when I be trying to form words like that, when I try to form words, sometimes the sound don't come out because I don't be ready. But I'm ready a little bit, right? So they just was basically telling you like how to start, what kind of content you should be looking for, like not what you be looking for, but how to present your content,
Right.
how to sit down and have a plan before you even start anything. You know what I mean? He's like, they have the plan, create your stuff, la 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 la. We already know that or whatever. But the data and the analytics was crazy because I didn't know that. Me not even being privy to this because I haven't started yet. Every platform got different shit going on.
Mm-hmm.
See, I didn't know that. So he was like, it's certain guidelines with different platforms, and you got like it was informative for me because I'm new to all of this as well. So it was kind of deep. Like I'm sorry, my throat. They tell you about how do you monetize. Like they went through every last aspect of content creating, and was just letting you know that how you get branding, how you like everything,
cool.
everything. It was all day. It was like from 8:30 in the morning to 5:30. Of course, my ADHD ass ain't stay all day because it was just too much. But
oh, that's awesome.
yeah, the ideation, like the inspiration of what you're doing and the spark you need, like your execution, like developing content, product, or experience, the marketing and distribution, storytelling, distribution and storytelling, like how you presenting your content, how are you, what's your background doing, the lighting, like everything. That's important so that you can get traction. I guess so much, you can get traction from it. I know that.
They were telling me that I need to have brighter lighting.
Right. So they telling you that it's fine you starting on your phone and all that kind of stuff. But as you get, they was like the tier 1 is the starter joint. Like you got your phone, you got, all that kind of stuff that you starting with.
Devices.
But as he's saying, even as the phone and stuff is good. But even as you move on, you gotta upgrade your shit. But I found that a lot of people just still use their phones.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's so crazy how they be like, get cameras, get ring lights, get all these different things that enhance your videos. But at the end of the day, I know a lot of people that don't even use that shit.
Nope. I got me a ring light.
Yeah.
Because this light that I have, the main light in this room is dumb bright. Like it's so bright, and I'm light sensitive. That jump be hurt my eyes. So I have my little ring light here, and it shines directly on me.
Right. But so he was also saying something about when you're building what you're building. Like, do you want just to be the main person? Do you want to have what you call it? You know how all the people the panel. Do you want to have a panel? Is it storytelling? Is it telling about your life? Is it telling about your business? Whatever it is, whatever that is, you have to, I guess, basically sell that particular product and don't change up too much.
Okay, yeah.
If that makes sense. He was like, you start a format, keep that same format because it builds trust and loyalty to your viewers. That when they come, they're going to see the same shit.
Right.
And they're not going to, question every time they come on. Or, what's going on
today, what's going on today.
Because they know what your content is. And they know what you bring into it.
Right.
So, and do you want to have it? See, he was talking about podcasts as well because some people want to be on camera, some people don't. So he was speaking about podcasts as well as videos and stuff like that. So my breathing keep being so labored lately. Maybe it's just me. I swear, when I'm out, and it's making me start to think something's in this fucking house, bro. Cause it's like when I come in the house, after I settle for a while, like it's like late at night, or when I wake up in the morning, my breath just be like all the time. Remember, I was telling you, I was like, I gotta go to the doctor. Now I did talk and get some shit off, and at that moment before my throat was better. But even now that I'm sitting up here talking, like, this shit is crazy. Like, I could barely, and I'm thinking, I know in the morning sometime I should be crunchy, but this is crazy right now. Whoa, shit.
It could be some spiritual pressure in the house.
It probably is. It probably is. And I told you, I was telling you how my grandma and my mom came to my cousin and was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And my, and my aunt, like, this shit is crazy, bro.
They're like, let's fuck
all
with
the
her
time,
voice.
it's
She's
like,
not
I
gonna be
don't
able
feel
to.
it till I come in here.
She's like, she's not gonna be able to do these spells if she can't talk.
Right. I don't do it. That's what I've been noticing even yesterday. It doesn't happen till I come inside this fucking house, bro. At nighttime. Most of the time at nighttime, or, this just happens every fucking day. And it's making me feel like it's something in it. I was just saying that shit last night because I was cool. I was sitting outside. Me and my cousin came. We outside smoking. And every time I go outside, the air is cool. But when I come back in here, it's always like labored and shit. I don't get it, bro. Oh my God. Like, it's making me to the point where I don't even want to talk right now. Like,
right.
Because it's labor.
You gotta keep catching your breath.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't like this.
Yeah, I know.
I don't like this. I don't know what the hell. But anyway.
That sounds so dope. I was supposed to be doing a podcast with my sis, but she's in school and she works a full-time job at a hospital, so that ain't happening.
Right.
I was like, I'll be doing it dolo solo. And I kind of want to be able to do the podcast where they have the Q&A, where they call in with their questions. I like the interaction with people instead of talking into the void. I'm yelling into the void.
Okay. No, for real, because
I'd be like, okay.
This shit is crazy. But there's a whole, they gave you a whole pamphlet and books and everything for you to read through about everything. It's a really informative little book. Now, the guy from Revolt, I didn't know he was young and black like that. The CEO of Revolt, he's young and black.
Oh, get it. Yes.
I did not know that. But even him talking about, like, things got started with him and everything happened so fast. But I don't know. I don't watch Revolt. You know what I mean? Like, I don't watch all that trash TV, first of all.
I don't even know what Revolt is.
A lot of these damn black stations got trash ass shit. Everybody fighting and carrying on.
This is why I don't watch reality
TV.
And
that be making me mad, because why are we doing this?
Why are you portraying us like this out here on national TV?
And it be our own people putting us on display like that. That should be
crazy. Like, come on now. That's not cool.
It's not. But even with him, the guy that was on there, he started off, white guy, young boy. He started off in, like, during the pandemic in 2020, starting content creating about just anything. He didn't say he had nothing particular in mind. But as the time went on, he started picking up people and gaining traction. Now it's like 7 years later, he's like a multi-millionaire. And because he got his branding. But he was like, a lot of people give up quickly when it comes to branding, because you don't hear no response from them once or twice. Y'all just be like, never mind. He was like, but the thing about it too is consistency. They gonna get tired of sending emails. They gonna get tired of it, and then they're gonna be eventually, and it's they give you they gave us papers on how to send an ask letter to companies about,
Brandon.
Oh my
You
God,
kind
Black,
of
I
slumping.
cannot fucking breathe, bro.
Breathe, honey.
So he showed us and told us how to send a letter, an ask letter to the companies for deals or brand deals. He was telling us how to do them, how to send letters, and be persistent about it because they got so many people doing stuff. But you have to make what you do stand out.
Right.
And a lot of people give up, so he was like, just keep at it. Girl.
Yeah. We're gonna keep at it.
It was a lot more than that, but I really can't even talk right now. This shit is crazy.
I know it. Don't even do it to yourself. Chill out. It's okay. Jeez. Spiritual
What am I
question.
supposed to do about this?
Is there a mold in there?
No, like I don't think, but no, this is something that's been happening recently. This
Yeah,
is not
spiritual
nothing that's been
pressure.
going on forever. This is something that's been happening in the last couple of weeks. Maybe the last week. Remember like last week I told you it's crazy. Maybe like
You
last
did
week it started.
that. You did the ritual to show you what was impacting you unfavorably from a past life in this life.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I think it might have something to do with that.
It probably is, as I'm telling you. Since then it's been like that. Yeah.
That's what it seemed like to me. But
so what the fuck to do with that? Then that just leaves me still with what to do with that. Like, if you telling me what I mean, I've been talking. Like, even the cousin that I was with, like, okay, I told you my life just was crazy. And my cousin Johnson is the one who I've been hiking with and doing all those things lately. But growing up, my uncle, which is her dad, her mom was real bad drug addicts. So me growing up, I always smoke weed and stuff. So she always looked at me like I was trash and whatever, I guess it was just a fucked up interaction because, people get their degrees and do all that kind of stuff. And they start to look at you some kind of way. This is my little cousin, okay? And then, so I actually brought it to her because we started to be together a lot. And I'm not the kind of person that's going to be around somebody and got feelings and be okay. Like, I got to talk about this shit. We going to have to squash this shit so that way I could be free and to be with you.
Right.
So I told her the other day, I was like, listen, and then, I don't understand why you used to look down on me like I was trash. And she gonna say, cousin, you're not lying. I really did. Because I grew up, my mom and dad were drug addicts. I had to protect myself from certain things. I said, but you act like I was smoking fucking crack or something. You know what I mean? The way you used to look down on me and put me in because I wasn't, I guess, on your caliber of getting degrees and all this type shit or whatever. Everybody drive is different. Right. You know what I mean? You have fucked up ass parents and whatever the situation is, your drive made you go hard and do different things.
Right.
But just because I didn't do that, like, I always been my same person. Now you want me around you all the time. You want me in the rooms with you. You want, this my cousin, this my cousin, this my cousin. My bitch just, you were just calling me trash. But because everybody like, oh my God, I love your cousin. She's so funny. Now you want me around. You feel me?
Right.
But that was one of the conversations I had last week with telling her, you know what I mean, that all that shit, because if we gonna be around each other, cousin, I got to clear this.
Right.
I got to clear this. I'm not gonna be around you feeling like, even though the vibe is not the same, but I just wanted her to know how she impacted me that way. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, that shit was stupid. And for you to be acting like that, now mind you, I forgot. Now, she brought something to me. When she was younger, like teenagery, I took her on a shopping spree. Black, how about I forgot about that? Because her mom and dad was fucked up. I took on a shopping spree, got her these clothes, all this kind of shit, whatever. I forgot about that.
Oh.
But you remembered that. But
you still decided to treat me how you did. Right, you still was looking down on me. Like,
So, So I got that off my chest. I told you my throat opened up. Like, it was a lot of stuff, but I still, now I feel like I cannot. This shit is crazy.
Mm-hmm. I hear it. The labor breath. Like you gotta catch your breath in between
Yes, girl. This
sentences.
how I've been feeling since last week. And I thought I was done with it when I told you after I had them talks, it eased up.
Right.
But no, it's every time I come back in this motherfucker.
What the hell? Oh crap. Sorry guys, I am back. My other phone died. I have to put it on the charger. So sorry, so sorry. My phone died. The phone died, y'all. So sorry, so sorry.
No, you're good.
I'm like,
I figured that.
hello?
That was abrupt. I guess you lost power.
Good thing I had my other phone right there. I was like, oh snap.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
I'm like,
So what
dang.
now? What's your thing?
They
let
are
me see.
not.
Oh, you got Zell. I'm gonna send you
Yeah, I got it though.
a 555 so you can tell me what my throat is doing.
Okie dokie.
Wait a minute. Where's my phone? Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
I think I do got your.
Yeah.
Oh, my phone. Oh, no, it's not dead yet. It's almost dead. Wait a minute.
Your phone was there, my phone was there. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm on my iPad.
Yeah.
Oh, you on my iPad, but my phone. Hold on. Hold on. I think I sent you a Zell before, didn't I?
I think so. For the product.
Yeah, hold on.
It should be my phone number.
Hold up, wait a minute. Oh, my phone was dead bad. Hold on, Blake.
She's like, oh no.
Yeah. Oh, my thing coming out today or tomorrow, I think. One of them days. Classes.
Yep. We got forgiveness class this morning. I told my parent, I said, I'm not gonna make it today.
Yeah.
Send me the link when they
Well, that's how I felt last week, and I didn't care. I had such an awesome time last week.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, no disrespect, I didn't care like that. I don't mean it like that. You know what I mean?
I missed it. I was like, I'll just have to catch it on the flip side.
Yeah. Okay. Start transfer. Zelle. Let me see. Do I got you up in this joint? Erica White and Brian Katrina Bradley. No, I don't. I thought I did. Maybe I don't.
Oh, 6,
right, hold on.
7, 8.
Hold on.
Welcome in, guys. If you have a question, you can drop it in the chat.
Name. All right, you said 698.
Yeah, 6, 7, 8. 6, 9.
678.
6, 9, 8.
698.
8774.
8774. Okay. All right, you gotta say that again.
6, 7, 8.
678 698
8774.
8774. All right. Okay. What's the name on there?
Rasmika.
Okay. Okay, wait, no. Can I just add it like that?
By my name?
No, they telling me to add the name and stuff. All right. Oh, I don't feel like this. How do you do business? Maybe just...
Yeah.
Okay. Business number BMGI, right?
Mm-hmm.
BMGI. Okay. 678 698 6774.
8774.
Oh, Rosemina Harris.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, continue. All right, $6. All right, $6. Oh, it don't matter. That girl is fucking $6, bitch. I don't like when my account be like with the
with the change.
numbers.
I can understand. I get it. I'm in the same way. I've literally transferred change before to have whole numbers. I was like, I can't do it. So, yeah. I have to check this thing. Hold on a sec. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, gosh. Bum, 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 bum. Why does everything move slow when you need it to move fast? And when you need it to move slow, it moves fast. Come on now. I'm sure. Okay. Yep, got it. Yes, I know they're waiting on me. Okay. So, yeah, I got it. So, everything, numbers are coming out to a 10. You've got two Capricorn cards on here. Well, you have a Capricorn, and then you have like Aries energy, which is in Libra. So the Capricorn energy is telling me that there's something in the material world that is causing you to have this energy of feeling like you're going in two different directions, right? I kind of feel like it has something to do with reinvention of self. It has something to do with you reinventing yourself. And by you reinventing yourself, you're kind of like splitting, right? Because the old you can't, it's almost like once you've seen things, you can't unsee it.
Right.
So you can't.
I was just telling somebody that.
Like, you can't go backwards. So there's a part of you that is holding on to that, and then there's a part of you that's like, no, I need to go forward on this new journey.
Right.
So it's almost like you need to find a balance and flow, and there's something that's resisting within you, right? I don't know exactly what it is. I'm kind of feeling like it's more so it's not even the ideology of things, because it's like the new path you're on, you understand and you see how things are flowing for you, right? But it's almost like it feels like a betrayal of tradition, though, for you in one aspect. On the other hand,
right.
That's what I'm getting. I feel like a betrayal of tradition on one side, but on the other side, it feels like, okay, this is more tailored to what I feel in my spirit, if that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
So at the end of all of this splitting and fragmenting, you've got your sword and your scales. One side, you did learn some things from that, but you also know that most of it is some BS, and it took more from you, more from your spiritual foundation than it really gave, in a way. It kind of like, I want to say, it kind of like, the word they're giving me is crippled you. It kind of crippled you spiritually. But in a way, it's still there. it's still there. And it's almost like, okay, I'm using my voice to do these rituals, to do these spells, to speak the existence that I want. And then we got your ancestors coming through like, what the freak is happening? What's going on? No, we're not doing that. So they're coming through like, yo, this is a bunch of hot air, and when you talk, it's almost like the words are coming out, the hot air is coming out, but the words aren't coming out.
Right.
So, and you're trying to be like, yo, let me get through this. And they're like, no, it's the gravity of the situation, because they don't understand.
Right.
But you're gonna, once, it's almost like once you get through the truth of it all, like you understand that you can still honor the teachings or the things that were useful, because it's not all bad,
Right.
the things that were useful. And feeling like it's okay to honor that and still be on your path.
Right.
It's not either or. There's certain things. Hey, Miss Destiny. There's a balance between the two for you. Some people, they got to throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Right.
And some people, they like, yo, I'm done with it. I'm not touching it in any type of way. But for you, it's going to be sort of like, again, the sword and the scales. Since you've been in it, you're going to be able to see the pitfalls of it, as well as the advantages of it, or the things that it has to offer that are actually helpful. And you can see in comparison, religion versus tradition, because you are so close to both. Right, you're right here.
Right.
So it's more like this fork in the road, and the reinvention part, that is the spiritual pressure. And the spiritual pressure is your ancestors in there looking like, okay, what is she doing? What we got going on?
Right.
So they're like, yo, let's cut to the chase. What's really happening here?
Right.
But you also have other ancestors that are with you, that are uplifting you.
Right.
That are showing you the freedom of tradition, versus religion.
I'm telling you, this is so crazy, Black. Like, when I tell you, my breath, yo, you hear it, like, and it's been days, like, my breath just won't get it together. I've had conversations, like I told you, where I felt better, but then it's like every time I come in this damn house, my breathing goes stupid.
Yeah.
Like, and this is my grandmom's, all of that. And like I said, how my aunt came to him with like, what are you even doing and all that shit. But I can't keep dealing with this. This shit is crazy. I need to know.
Did you get rid of the
what to
mirror?
do. Huh?
Did you get rid of the mirror?
Yeah, I did. I got rid. Remember a while ago when I got it, because remember I told you I kept feeling something.
Right.
And then I kept hearing put the mirror out. And when I put the mirror out, everything, I told you that whole atmosphere changed.
Cleared up.
But this is something that been happening since like last week. Like, this is something new. I never, felt like this. Like,
but again, I'm also feeling like it has something to do with whatever you brought in from a past life that is negatively impacting you in this life. And I feel like it's literally, your voice was taken. Like, you couldn't speak. You couldn't speak your truth or be safe.
KK.
Or be safe in your present, in your existence. Grand Rising.
But this is crazy, Black.
Past life silenced. I'm also seeing, so your vocal cords were damaged in one life. You were silent, like stifled in another.
And like, even there, I was telling you how I used to sing, right? But since I had that surgery, I don't sing anymore. But that's my passion. So.
And then in this life, you're having
Right, I've been going out to the park and meditating and doing. Remember, I've been going hiking. I've been doing all these kind of things to like become closer. And even sitting in the park, I start singing and stuff like that, and just trying to exercise and get my vocals back.
Mm-hmm.
But that bothers me too, that I can't sing anymore. Like that's a drag. 'Cause that's something that I love to do, but I can't do it no more. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I feel like I need oxygen right now, bro. Like shit. Okay, I will. Ooh, yo. Mm-mm-mm. And then what? You know, I heard Chief Thursday when he was talking, and like I said, I do feel like, you know, I've been in this phase where I was questioning myself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, what am I even doing myself? Is it so different from me? But when I look at the evidence of what I've been doing, and I see that I have changed so much in these last couple of months in a positive way.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, you know, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I'm good, and I'm in this. I'm not going back. You know what I'm saying? I'm in this. I'm not going to switch back to that.
Right.
But there's no buts. I'm just not going to switch back. But this shit right here is crazy.
If you can get some mullein, make you some mullein tea. That'll open up your chest. That's crazy. Welcome in, Grand Rising family. Grand Rising,
you know, I
everyone.
don't usually sound like this.
Nah.
You know what I mean? I don't. When I'm
You
crying,
literally
child, this shit is crazy.
gasping for air.
Oh my god.
We're gonna be out with the fams today, in the rain, in the yard. Now I gotta go find me a purple shirt or a purple scarf to make a shirt. I had an awesome reading with Kay. That was so awesome. It gave me a lot of insight. I was like, okay. Things make sense. Helped out a lot. A lot.
Yeah.
Cause I was just like, what is happening?
I'm gonna come off.
Okay. Go ahead and rest your throat, your voice. Catch your breath. Oh my goodness. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. If you have a question, you can drop it in the chat. Today's energy is effortlessness. It says take it easy. It's kind of like piggybacking off of the energy that I was feeling yesterday, where it's all about self-care, self-love, self-care, and spiritual self-care. Like taking care of their spiritual self, your spiritual needs, like detoxing, decompressing from the past stardate rotation. It's also being able to move that energy right through the body, swinging your arms, walking, dancing, singing, getting the energy moving, stimulating that air through the body. It's almost like you're inhaling clean air, you're exhaling the dirty air. That's what I'm getting. So today is definitely about being effortless. The mudra is this: all your fingers to the thumb, and this finger pointed out in front of your body. I'm gonna post the instructions for the mudra. The mantra is, I face the world with determination, seizing the opportunities as they come, and transforming them with elan and enthusiasm. So it's definitely finding the mystical and magical in the everyday things that we do. The mystical and magical in what what seems to be just normal everyday things. We can find magic in those. We can find mysticism in those. We can find wonder and enthusiasm in those. Yeah, the world that we're living in is an optical illusion. I wasn't even trying to pull a card. I was really just shuffling. But optical illusion came out. It says not what it seems, a mirage, a trap, because it's unclear. Visual effects to confuse the head. You going on a head trip. It's hocus pocus and hallucinations. So it's like what we see is not what we're getting. You dig? It's not like it's not what's the word? I'm hearing symmetrical, but that's not what I'm thinking. It's not the symmetrical is not the word. Um it's almost like it's almost like predictive programming, right? They told you what to think, they told you what to expect, they told you what to see, they told you what to experience. And when you go through this awakening, you start to see that that's a bunch of BS, and that this whole thing is a whole elaborate setup. It's a whole elaborate hoax to get us to detach from who we are, our spiritual being, right? To handicap us spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally. For us to believe that the face that we see in the mirror every day is the true us, that the thoughts that the bully on the brain and the monkey mind is our true brain and our true thoughts and our true essence. It's a lie. It's not. Hey, Miss Destiny. You want a card, boo? What we got for Miss Destiny, please, Spirit? Whoa, that is more than 2 cards. That's a whole book. Let's be reasonable here. I'm feeling like you are in this place of, I'm hearing experimentation. Like you're trying some new things, you're getting out of your comfort zone. Yes, I got you. You got the sword and the scales too. Justice, truth, due process. There are certain things that you've had to go through to get to the point that you're in now. And the things that you had to go through, they weren't necessarily, how do you say? They weren't good experiences. They impacted you in an unfavorable way. There was betrayals. There were people that were trying to snake you. There were people that tried to usurp your energy, make you feel small, right? But now you're kind of in this experimentation energy, and the energy is almost like, what if what they were saying was a bunch of BS? What if what they were saying was some lies? What if I didn't move in the energy like it was real? What if I moved in this energy like they told me lies, and I'm going to experiment and see what I can really do, see who I really am, right? It's saying that you've done things by the book. All this excess baggage is been holding certain things in your life, certain experiences that you keep experiencing, different face, different name, same energy. They're saying that you need to air out your grievances, right? You need to air out your grievances with your spirit guides, your higher self, and your ancestors. You need to tell them to resolve these issues for you. You need to tell them that you are tired of being held together by band-aids. You're tired of being MacGyvered together. Because that's kind of what I'm getting. I'm kind of getting like your spirit is being MacGyvered. You know how MacGyver can make a bomb out of a piece of bubble gum, a paper clip, and a shoestring. You know what I mean? That's what it feels like. And it feels like you need to tell them, look, this is enough of this. Only leave me what is necessary that is going to prepare me for the next phase of my being. It's been a long journey already. You got your sword and you got your scales. You got your sword to fight if necessary, but you got your scales over here to balance things out so you don't necessarily have to. Because it's almost like you did your time. You did your time. So all that time that you put in, that's going to balance out them scales so you can put that sword down and you can freely experiment. You can freely find out who Miss Scott is, true and through. And then the 1 and the 7, we got the Pisces energy and we got Libra energy. So this is all about your escapism, right? You trying to escape this certain narrative that you've had your whole life. You've known this narrative has been bullshit, but you haven't been able to escape it. But now you're starting to see cracks in the veneer, if you will. And it's almost like picking at that hole and making it bigger to see what's behind it. I'm also feeling like, shoot, you've made the strides, the changes, the things where you weren't being in your highest integrity and things, it's almost like you've reaped whatever that was going to be, right? You reaped whatever that was going to be, and you've changed the behavior. So it's almost like the negative karmic deposits you've made are now have turned into positive karmic deposits because they've gone through that transmutation process. Okay? Does that make sense? They say stay together. The heavy burdens, you've already done the heavy lifting. That's what I'm hearing. You've already done the heavy lifting. Truth and justice is what is coming up for you. Balance, truth and justice. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Anybody else, you have a question, you can drop it in the chat. I'm going. All right, let's see. What message do we have for today? Besides this effortlessness, what else do we have to go with this effortlessness, spirit? My ancestors, my guides. They're saying this life is easy. It's effortless. All you have to do is trust and know that the next step is already planned for you. That the next step is already paved for you. Because some of us, we have free will, right? And our free will will open up another branch on this road, which puts us at a crossroad. Are we going to go this way or are we going to go that way? But it's almost like today, no matter what you choose, you're choosing right. No matter which avenue or road you take, it's going to lead you to a place of ease, a place of effortlessness, a place of luxury almost. I'm feeling like resort vibes, right? Like you're at the resort, you getting just the whole spa treatment and everything, but it's like that for your spirit. It's like that for your soul. It's like that for your energetic body. Okay? And Spirit is saying, love this experience. Hold this experience. Something that Chief said in our class is coming back up. And Uma Montana said that, we never hold on to the good feelings. We never hold on to peace, joy, happiness, success. These feelings are always short lived. This energy is always finite in our realities. But the negative things, the bad things, the things that are unfavorable, we hold on to them. We remember them. We wear them like a badge of honor. Like, I survived this. You know what I mean? And today, Spirit is like, no, it's not that today. Today we're moving in a place of effortlessness, fluidity, ease, grace. So don't let anyone ruffle your feathers today. Don't let anyone ruffle your feathers today. Be in this energy of air. Be like air. Fluid in nature. 50-50 at this time. Things can go either way. Whoever had a question that didn't answer it, that was the answer. That's true. And why we hold on to the bad, but not the... Exactly. We hold on to the bad things. We remember them. They come back as intrusive thoughts. But think about it. Think about how often does a funny moment or a happy moment become an intrusive thought? Most of our intrusive thoughts are things that were negatively impacted us or unfavorably affected us. But the good things, the things that had a positive impact, the things that made us feel good and uplifted us, it's almost like we have to go searching in the archives for it. Meanwhile, all these other things just bombard us. So, in that respect, we definitely have to get better at recognizing what we're holding on to. Did my phone say? Oh. I was like, dang. Oh, Aoife's on live. We're going to hop over there. Thank you so much, Miss Destiny. I'm going to hop over on Aoife. She's on live now. Remember, as above, so below, as within, so without. You are the change that you want to see. Have a blessed one. You guys have a blessed solar rotation. Happy Saturday. Peace.
I am Ifa Benisoke. I am your medicine woman. I usually come up here and usually